Have you found yourself maybe caught in the same reaction again and again with your partner or with your husband?
Or have you noticed that there's no feeling of fulfillment in your life, of creativity, of joy, of adventure in your life?
Or maybe you have noticed with your children, there comes a moment that you find yourself saying something and immediately a thought comes that, oh, I sound like my mother.
This is usually because we become adults, like rigid, serious adults. And it happens to most of us through education, through listening to our parents, listening to our teachers, and we lose all this joy, all this creativity, all this flow of life energy in us. So in Primal, this is a workshop we offer, which is a gift, it's a joy to offer this process.
It's 7 days where you have the opportunity to connect with your inner child. Your inner child is an emotional reality that exists this moment in everybody. And in specific situation, it gets activated or triggered. And we find ourselves behaving in a tantrum, or we find ourselves reacting in the same way again and again and again.
And these are usually unconscious patterns that we most of the times are not aware of them, but are affecting our life in many different areas almost every day of our lives. So this process is a unique, a beautiful process that helps us to bring awareness to all these patterns and also to release all the energetical and emotional charge that has been stored in our body and our subconscious for many years. So it's an incredible unburdening and letting go of weight that we don't need anymore in our lives.
And also connecting with sensations and emotions that usually we avoid, because these emotions is something that we try to push down again and again. But once we give space to it and we express it, then we can access what's behind it, what's under it. And usually we can find our unique qualities. It could be trust, it could be innocence, it could be creativity, it could be adventure.
It can be relaxation, it can be silence.
Because we all have these qualities this moment inside.
You can see it very clearly when you watch a small child. We were all like that in a moment of our lives. Overflowing with energy, with spontaneity, being in the moment, moment to moment. Either there was pleasure or it was a burst of anger or whatever it was being absolutely true to ourselves. And these qualities, this capacity, we can recover through this process, through Primal. We can access again that natural flow of our energy, of our natural ways of expressing ourselves, which is an incredible gift to be able to have that in our adult life.
And be able to respond in a new way, in a spontaneous way, whatever is happening in our life. For me also, this work is to identify the different voices that we have in our head. These old cassettes, I actually call them cassettes because it was from that time. They were really old. These voices that keep on running again and again, and they are sort of dictating how to live our life. So in the Primal, we can identify these voices in order to find our own true voice, expressing our own truth, to discover how we want to live our life.
So one of the most beautiful gifts of Primal for me is that it is not, as people think, that it's about just cleaning the past and fighting and releasing the anger and the pain from the past. It's not that. It's clearing and opening a pathway to be able to see and connect with our parents in a loving way, to feel again love in a totally clean way with them, to feel compassion, to feel a real connection again, free from anything that is pending from our childhood, from our past. So it's a beautiful gift to start a completely new relationship with my parents, with my brothers, or any other family member that were carrying anything from the past. So it's a beautiful gift to feel and have this in life again.
with this process, one can take their life in their own hands, start to be responsible of your life, not about complaining what mother did, what father did. Take your life into your own hands so you can live it as you want, expressing your own truth. So this is an invitation to come and take your life into your own hands, to discover your uniqueness.
Come to Primal. We see you there.